How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be heading into the next scenario in the Halloween What If series, that being What If Frieza 1. If you missed the other villains' victories, then make sure to go and check out the playlist linked up above and check them out. Thank you guys for getting the last part to over 400 likes too. If you like this video and want to see the next episode in the Halloween What If series, then make sure to get this video to 400 likes as well, so I can get working on that part right away. I'd like to give a shout out to all of my amazing patrons, as without their support, I really wouldn't be able to do what I do. If you want to become a patron and help support me as well, then make sure to click the link down below to pledge. It would really mean a lot. With all that out of the way, let's get right into this video. We begin this scenario with Frieza and Goku battling on the grounds of the ruined Namek. Neither of these two are giving an inch, with them battling with everything they have in the middle of the dying planet. Any minute now, Namek is going to explode, and Frieza knows that now more than ever. He can feel the heat rising, and knows if he doesn't get off now, he's done for. Once Goku shows Frieza mercy, Frieza has the opportunity to throw his pseudo-destructo disc at the Saiyan, in retaliation for humiliating him. However, Frieza this time decides to use Goku's naivety against him. Frieza yells at Goku to wait, flying up to him, saying he's sorry for all the horrible deeds that he has caused him and this entire planet, and to show him gratitude, he'll escort him off the planet before it blows in his ship. Goku eyes Frieza, saying this better not be another trick, or he'll end him for real this time. Frieza says no tricks, and that he doesn't want to die either. This Saiyan has been a worthy opponent, and once they get off this planet together, they never have to see each other again. Goku looks at Frieza up and down, and decides he doesn't really have a choice. If he doesn't leave now, he'll die in the planet's explosion. Frieza leads Goku back to his ship, and inputs the correct coordinates to take off. It's a bit damaged after Vegeta blew up most of it earlier, but with the captain here, it's still functional. Frieza and Goku take off the planet together, and manage to escape even before it explodes. Goku thanks Frieza for his help, and says he still can't forgive him for everything that he's put his friend through, but he appreciates how he manned up and became the bigger person. Frieza scoffs, saying he doesn't want to hear lectures from the monkey. Goku turns around to look out the window once he hears a loud explosion. He sees Namek begin to explode, and once it does, it rings out a loud, deafening sound. All according to Frieza's plan. Frieza uses Namek's destruction as a distraction, and fires down at the ship, blowing it up from the inside. Goku didn't even hear the explosion behind him due to the planet being too loud, and isn't prepared for being stranded out in space without any oxygen. Goku goes to breathe, but finds nothing but freezing cold, and before he even has a chance to turn Super Saiyan again to put warm ki around himself, Frieza launches his Destructo Disc at Goku to slice him in half, killing him instantly. Frieza laughs to himself, saying how even the legendary Super Saiyan couldn't match his cunning, and this proves that he is the mightiest being in this universe. Though it's not a total victory. He still lost a good chunk of his men, and had to go 100% for like the second time in his life, and he still almost lost. If he didn't manage to trick Goku like that, he would have been done for. He needs to be stronger, and while training doesn't really appeal to him, it would help him not worry about threats like this ever again. He knows that the Namekians he killed, along with Vegeta, are apparently still alive out there, as they got teleported off the planet. What if Vegeta gets that Super Saiyan form in this time, or even that brat? He needs to be prepared for his trip to Earth, and this time, he's not going alone. Frieza flies off to go and find the nearest capital of his he can find, and to enact his plans. On Earth, King Kai has to break the news to the group that Goku was killed yet again by Frieza, and that he is still out there plotting his revenge, and the first place he'll most likely come for is Earth. The Earthlings need to prepare for Frieza's arrival real soon, or this planet will meet the same fate as Namek. The only Z-Warriors left at this point are Gohan, Piccolo, and Vegeta, since it'll take around 4 months for the Namekian Dragon Balls to activate and revive the others. So, they need to go and get some hardcore training now. Vegeta's pissed that Kakarot couldn't even defeat Frieza as a Super Saiyan, and vows he'll train himself even harder to be even stronger than Kakarot. Piccolo and Gohan train to get stronger and prepare for Frieza's revival, while Vegeta trains off by himself. After only around 4 months, Kami alerts the others of Earth that Frieza is arriving, and the others are horrified since that's way too soon. The Namekian Dragon Balls only have a few more days until they're available for use, so the only fighters they have are just Piccolo, Gohan, and Vegeta. They don't like those odds. Though, how strong could Frieza have gotten in just 4 months? Hopefully, if they all team up on him, then they can end him once and for all. Frieza exits his ship with his father, King Cold, and announces that he's here to finally end these pesky Saiyans once and for all. Piccolo, Gohan, and Vegeta all rush in to face off against Frieza, and find that he is much more powerful than before. They can't land any hits on him, and once they do, Frieza doesn't even budge, and just laughs once they hold their hands in pain. Vegeta has had enough of this, and fires his most powerful Gallic gun, which blows away most of the land around Frieza, but doesn't leave a scratch on Frieza himself. Frieza says that he's disappointed at how they're all around the same strength from 4 months ago, while he's grown many leaps and bounds since then. After Namek, he tracked down his father, and decided to train for the first time in his life with him, and once he did, he discovered how powerful he can really get, and even managed to get a new transformation to rival the Super Saiyan. The three are horrified at hearing that Frieza got another transformation, and Frieza says he really doesn't need it for this fight, but wants to show it off anyways. Frieza begins to power up, and unleashes his Golden Frieza transformation to the group. The three look on in complete horror, as Frieza says it's time to end the entirety of 3 races today: the Earthlings, the Namekians, and finally, the Saiyans. With one little death beam, the planet is blown up, with all of our heroes killed in an instant, and Frieza and King Cold laughing maniacally. Frieza has finally gotten his revenge, and now he is the strongest in the universe once again, and can now reclaim his empire. Frieza takes over the universe once more, and realizes how much he likes this training he's doing, and wants to see how powerful he can get, as he may be even more of a match than Beerus if he keeps it up. Frieza spends these next decades training, and since Earth was destroyed, there isn't going to be a Cell or even Majin Buu to speak of, so we can skip those arcs entirely. Beerus does eventually wake up to go in search of the Super Saiyan God, and once he discovers from Whis that Frieza has killed every single one of them, he goes to pay him a visit and chew him out for not even leaving one Saiyan alive. Frieza was waiting for something like this to happen, and once Beerus comes knocking, Frieza and King Cold both gang up on him to show him who is now the supreme power in this universe. Frieza has managed to perfect his golden form through intense training all these decades. And King Cold has as well, meaning Beerus will be up against 2 extremely powerful Frost Demons, who I'm pretty sure working together would be able to put Beerus in his place and become the new gods of Universe 7. They can't land a finger on Whis, of course, but with the current God of Destruction dead, Frieza is appointed by Whis to be the new god, and rules the universe with an iron fist. There isn't anybody else to stand in his way, with even Mora and Granola probably not able to do anything, since Frieza most likely would have destroyed Cereal, and Mora's magic would be nothing to a god of destruction. With that, we have the universe as a whole under the rule of our new god of destruction, Frieza. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I gotta say, I planned for this to actually go sideways for Frieza towards the beginning, with him not training at all, but due to the unfortunate passing of Chris Ayers, I decided to make this episode with the Emperor getting everything he desires in honor to the man who brought the character to life. Well, for me personally. Rest in peace, Chris Ayers. Let your legacy live on. Thank you all so much for liking this video. And if you want to see the next one, which, spoiler alert, is What If Cell 1, then make sure to like this video and subscribe. That way, you don't miss it. Thank you all so much for watching, and until we meet again. See you later! Hey everybody, sorry to interrupt the video, but guess what? I'm moving up in the world of sponsorships. This video is sponsored by Fandomian, who sells some really cool anime and manga merch, and a bunch of other cool merch for some pretty cool prices. If you want to get some cool outfits and a bunch of other stuff for an even lower price, then make sure to click the link in the description down below and put a discount code DAMON for 5% off your order. Again, that's code DAMON for 5% off of your order. Hopefully, you won't regret your purchases. Now let's get back to the video.